So I did not watch the state of play yesterday. Um, the reason that being is because I didn't think they had much to offer me as far as me being a gamer. They had some indie titles. I'm not very, I wouldn't say fond of indie titles, but I'm not big on indie titles that much. Even though I could give some of them a try because most of them I heard are pretty good, and why not just give other companies who are just trying to start out chances? But I love AAA titles and other games where they have franchises that have been around for like the longest. Um, but that was one of the most reasons that I didn't watch State of Play yesterday. But also, they did have what we're about to react to right now is Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. Now, I will say, I'm not. Um, how can I say this? I'm not a fan, but I'm not against the Ratchet and Clank series. I just never been too fond of it because I have played slight bit of Ratchet and Clank, maybe a demo that was on the PlayStation 2 back in the day. Uh, so I've never played all the games and a full Ratchet and Clank game through. So I want to check this out because maybe this might change my mind. So what we're going to react to is from the state of play, which was yesterday, the Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart gameplay or showcase, if I can say that. If they're basically what they're showing us of what we're going to get into once this game releases. So it's over 16 minutes, and we're going to check it out right now. So here we go. Three, two, one.
I'm Marcus Smith, creative director of Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, a brand new full-length Ratchet and Clank adventure built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5 console. Today we're going to introduce you to some of the gameplay, characters, and arsenal of Rift Apart. Whether you've played every game since Ratchet and Clank's debut, or you're brand new to the series, Rift Apart is a standalone adventure that you won't want to miss. Let's get into it.
I say I'm kind of in between.
Clank?
Slightly a beginner, but more so, not too newish to the franchise.
Bex? What is this place? Where are you, Clank? Maybe someone around here has seen him. Have any of you seen a little gray robot anywhere? Green eyes, red antenna, very charming.
Excuse me.
Ratchet has been separated from his best friend and partner Clank, and is now in a new dimension in a mysterious urban sprawl called Nefarious City.
Please let there be good news behind here.
Ratchet quickly finds out that in this dimension, Dr. Nefarious is a much more capable villain.
Dr.
Welcome to the
Nefarious.
Nefarious City Bazaar. Please remember to thank our marvelous Emperor before, during, and after making your purchase.
Emperor? Does that mean there are two Nefariouses now? Clank first, Nefarious later. Maybe he's in this bazaar.
Thanks to the new hardware, the worlds in Rift Apart are more beautiful than ever. Cities are full of life with traffic and civilians milling about everywhere. Rift Apart is full of the unexpected. Characters in this new dimension are not always the same as they were in Ratchet and Clank's dimension. Ratchet comes across Miss Zircon, the weapon vendor in Rift Apart.
Wait a second.
I was gonna say something, but I'll wait till after this.
Miss Zircon will sell you weapons, but you gotta be less conspicuous, or the resistance will not last.
The resistance?
Oh, apologies, sugar. Miss Zircon is still new to all of this espionage.
Clank has been taken by a mysterious new Lombax named Rivet.
Clank!
You just bum rushed him for no reason.
I need to go after that ship. How can I get off planet?
It's a test. Only royal starships are allowed to leave. Anything else? Phantom can help. Just follow the beat to Club Nefarious and you will find him.
Club Nefarious, got it. Oh, and nice work, Secret Agent Zircon.
This is so exciting.
Club Nefarious shouldn't be hard to miss. Better look around.
Now, what I was gonna say earlier, I love the graphics so far in this game. I love the look. It's very cartoonish, very animated per se. It looks very good, especially for games that's coming out, you know, on the new consoles, you know, next generation.
Nefarious? So that sounds like a club, all right.
Like, as if we could compare to like previous games from past generation consoles that we've seen before to this, it just looks stunning, and more of the such the years and growth that video games have come to this point, you know.
Where are you?
Once Ratchet finds Phantom, he learns a couple of new moves.
Because we've come so far from like 2D graphics to 3D graphics, you know, 8-bit.
One of the focal points of gameplay in Rift Apart is increased mobility. Ratchet can now dash and wall run to traverse levels. This focus on mobility allows players to chain moves together to create exhilarating combos.
So us playing games at 30 frames per second to 60 frames. And this is what exactly I was looking for, the combat.
Nefarious' propaganda blend that give the city a message it'll never forget.
Looks easy enough.
Like, the colors are very vibrant.
Dashing allows you to evade attacks or gain strategic advantages. Enemies can't hit what doesn't momentarily exist.
I don't know, it's just,
Tears in the world allow you to use
the game
the
just
Rift
looks very good.
Another new traversal mechanic to instantly pull yourself across battlefields to escape or flank enemies. Weapons in Rift Apart utilize the power of the DualSense wireless controllers, adaptive triggers, and haptic feedback to allow players to really feel the power of their arsenal. For example, with the burst pistol, players can pull back the trigger partway to peck out accurately placed single shots. But pulling the trigger fully unleashes a rapid-fire spread that covers more area. In either case, players will feel each shot burst from the weapon and connect with enemies.
Now also,
With the Enforcer, players can pull the trigger down halfway to fire a single barrel, reducing time between reloads. Or pull the trigger fully and unleash both barrels with a devastating close-range attack. Thanks to the haptics, the player will feel the power of their shots through their hands.
Yeah, I was gonna say the haptic feedback and also the adaptive
Let's
triggers
move ahead a little bit.
is also a great innovation for video games. Great
As
step up.
Ratchet attempts to follow Rivet and Clank, he encounters a nefarious juggernaut.
Where did you even come from?
Because when you play games like this, especially if you have games that has anything to do with shooting enemies or anything per se, it's like once you're playing the PlayStation 5,
During this
it's
fight, more dimensional chaos.
it actually makes you feel as though that you're firing a weapon.
Thanks to the
So
power
like,
of the SSD,
for instance, if you're
we
playing
can
Call of Duty
near-instantly teleport
and you're
players
holding
to
down
completely
the
different locations. This isn't
trigger
some
button
small arena being
to aim a
looted,
weapon,
but the entire level from
like
a different
example
planet.
when I was saying for Call of Duty, especially the weight of the gun, you can feel it in the controller. And once you're trying to do like burst fire or full
Let's jump over
automatic
and see what's
fire
going
or
on
just
with Rivet
single
and
shot
Clank.
fire, you can really feel it in the controller.
As you may have guessed, Rivet is a brand new playable character in the series.
Where are you taking
And also
me?
with like the haptic feedback,
was gonna take you to my
if you
hideout.
play games,
But first, I
like for
gotta
instance,
rescue my
I
friends
played
at their gelatonium factory.
Spider-Man Miles Morales, and in the beginning, you can feel like the subway tracks underneath the subway as it's pulling through the stop of a station. You can actually like feel
Rift Apart includes several
the
alternate dimension
vibrations
versions of
and the
classic
movement
planets
as it's
from past
stopping.
games.
So when you're playing games like this, and also I'm going to be playing Returnal as well, it's just very different from what we were accustomed to so many years ago of just playing with
Did we mention
just
how
the
stunning
vibration,
and alive our
sensitivity, and
worlds are?
stuff like that.
Thanks to the power of the PS5 and the 3D audio, we've been able to create alien planets with an immersive density like never before. Let's check it out.
Speedos, yeah. That's why I'm gonna ride one. Soon as I can get close enough.
Back to Ms. Zircon, the weapons vendor.
Whoa. This wasn't what was in my account last time.
Oh, that is because I added our mutual friend on Nefarious City.
Okay.
In Rift Apart, you get to play with an explosive new arsenal, as well as a few returning classics.
I don't know about the 3D audio just yet, because you do have other headsets that has that
Here's
same
another
feature, so
example
it's
of
not
how
like,
we're
to me, it's
using
not like it's much of a
DualSense.
new thing.
With the topiary sprinkler, players will feel resistance in the trigger as they prepare a throw of this garden grenade. Once on the ground and spitting out its rapid growth plant fertilizer, players will also feel when enemies have been topiaried and are ready to be trimmed down.
Yeah, like I said earlier, this game looks good. I love the combat. The weapons look pretty decent.
In addition to rift tethering and dimensional shifts, there are also many pocket dimensions scattered throughout the game.
And the last Speedo runs into that rift thingy.
Interesting. You must have a rift tether in your glove, too.
And I love how you can just teleport to other areas and you don't have to wait for a loading screen because of the
A
SSD.
dimensional pocket? Perhaps a symptom of the Dimensionator's destruction.
How do you come up with this stuff?
And it definitely works because
Hey, it's Maynard, the Mortis helper bot. Must have wandered in through the rift somehow.
There's the Speedle.
when I was playing the Avengers game, I'm sorry if I'm talking too much, but when I was playing the Avengers game,
Hitting its nest might get its
on
attention.
last generation, if you're playing on like PS4 or something, it takes a long time to load. But as you're playing on the PlayStation 5, it loads so much faster than what the previous console did. So we have to appreciate these new features and everything that they're giving us in this new generation. because it gives off a better gaming experience. Um, and yeah, now nowadays in times games are gonna be very pricey, and people are gonna have to be picking and choosing what games they want to play. But
Now, if we could get away from this acid.
Come on, Maynard. Let's fight
that's the
some more.
sacrifices that we have to make
Speedles is
sometimes
one
in
way of
life.
traversing Sargasso's acid swamps, and to do so quickly.
Excuse me.
And it all comes at a cost. So
I got it. I got it. See? Sometimes I don't crash. Stop. 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 There's the gelatonium factory. I'm coming, Morts.
We didn't follow that Lombax and his Robopet across dimensions just to get stopped by some fuzzballs. So you got like 9.5 seconds to tell us where they're at. 1.
Hang on there now.
If you watched our previous gameplay demo, you may recognize the Goons for Less. This rebranded gang has been hired by Dr. Nefarious to attack Ratchet and Clank, and are now also trapped in Rivet's dimension. Here's another new weapon. The Shatter Bomb is a frag-type grenade that deals a lot of damage to your foes. With haptic feedback, each explosion feels incredibly impactful.
You can find a Lombax. Where are these
Jeez.
jellyfishes coming from?
Perhaps there was something.
it's like they just disintegrate on impact. Like it's a grenade, but it's a disintegration grenade. Man, this game looks very good. I'm impressed.
My head is freaking hard.
This is just a small taste of some of the early gameplay in Rift Apart, but there is so much more. We have open areas to explore. Dimensional Clank puzzles. Glitch challenges. Arena challenges. Aerial combat. Gold bolts to collect. Pocket dimensions to explore. Armor to obtain and use in the
Huh?
first ever Ratchet and Clank photo mode.
When isn't there a game that has a photo mode
And
nowadays?
giving more
Or that
people
doesn't have a
access to
photo mode
playing our games
nowadays?
is always important to us. As such, Rift Apart will offer a slew of accessibility options. We'll reveal more about this soon. Experience Rift Apart's new planets, weapons, intense high-action combat, and near-instant load times, all with some of the best visuals we've ever created.
The visuals do look good.
These rifts are getting out of hand.
On behalf of all of us at Insomniac Games, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the Omniverse on June 11th.
All right.
PlayStation.
That actually wasn't bad. Seeing that it's coming out in like a couple of months, I will say, just so I won't have to make this whole entire video long. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with the gameplay. I'm impressed with the visuals, the graphics, colors. They just look so vibrant. It looks so animated, so cartoonish. And like I was saying, with features with the adaptive triggers and the haptic feedback, it's a good thing for this newer generation of gaming because it gives so much immersive feeling. Excuse me, and it's so innovative, as well as having SSD, so you don't have to take much longer to loading to different levels or anything else if you're dealing with games in the future while we're in this generation until we can move on to the next. So overall, I like it. I like the combat. Combat is pretty decent. And it looks like it's gonna be fun. So I might be. I may pick this up. Actually, I think I will pick this up. Because it looks like it's so much to do. pretty much looks like a lengthy game because you have so many challenges and so many different things to unlock, so many different if you see the outfits and the weapons and challenges and all and whatnot. Looks like it's going to be a lengthy game and a fun game to play, and I don't think you will get bored on any if with it within a second. But that's pretty much going to do it. That was Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, gameplay ish type of thing or reveal that they was basically showing at the state of play. So yeah, I'm definitely getting this. But thank you for watching my reaction. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell for future content. Make sure to go to my links in the description box below. Hit the comics section. Are you a Ratchet and Clank fan? Are you picking up this game on day one? And that's pretty much it. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.